There were transformation sequences in Bleach?
Yes.
I thought you just like sneeze and, there you go, Shinigami.
Bless you.
I think you're making references to things that don't make sense.
I get it.
Don't enable him.
Too late.
In response, though, you do, at the time, look like the MODOK from the latest Ant-Man movie.
I mean, it's probably an improvement for me. This is funny. This is supposed to be funny, guys.
Welcome, my ladies and gentlethems, to another episode of Notice Me Senpai, a show where people can be anything from a tiny Soot Sprite to an Ava unit, as we all attempt to amuse the token straight man of the show, which is to say that he's both the only one here that can actually hit a target, and also the comedic foil to our shenanigans. I am joined today by our he-him vegan sausage Virgil, and the inestimable he-him assumed SilvrLght. I am your lead Kohai today, the pan-romantic disaster known as Thaylien. Xeno, it's time to begin. Say hello.
I don't want to say the pan-romantic disaster blaster, but hi.
Oh no, you have to pay for that service.
What at YouTube? Shit. At Patreon.com/Xenogelion. Fuck it. Fine. Fuck it. Move on. Hi.
Alright, I'm going to start off nice and simple for you today, Xeno. Question 1. Boys so beautiful they get mistaken for women. Who is your favorite and why?
This is difficult because I'm trying to remember many boys so beautiful they get mistaken for women. This also feels like a loaded question as well. Okay, so there's obviously Yuki Soma from Fruits Basket. Who else is a pretty boy?
All the rest of the Somas.
Yeah. Oh, but that one can be mistaken for girls.
There's one that makes it part of their entire character.
Nah, you're wrong. Oh my god, this just feels needlessly difficult.
A nice simple one for you.
Oh, come on! I can do the podcast. I'm tired. Lelouch from Code Geass, I'd probably say is in that list. But I think the best boy to be mistaken as a girl, I feel like I'm gonna set off a penalty here, is Joseph Joestar.
Fair enough.
Beautiful man.
Wow, I'm surprised that didn't actually... I'm talking about when he dresses up to be a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, zero reaction. I mean, okay.
So, Xeno, if you had to pick a favorite transformation in anime out of Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, all the rest, why is it Sailor Moon?
Wait. There were transformation sequences in Bleach?
Yes.
I thought you just like sneeze and, there you go, Shinigami.
Bless you.
Oh. Why is it Sailor Moon? I think the biggest thing about Sailor Moon is that it inspires so much. Like, this is how magical girl transformations should be, including the dodgy ones.
Mm.
I mean, even magical girl Spec Ops Oscar does the whole Sailor Moon transformation sequence, but none do it as good. None do it as good as the magical girl transformation sequence in Is That a Zombie?
Fair enough. But Xeno, can you reveal the taboo anime from Virgil?
Ah! Fucking fuck!
What?
That's not what... Is that what I bring up a lot? Shit!
I made a judgment call and you fell for it.
God, shit! I didn't think I brought that one up a lot. Okay.
This is not looking good for you.
Word for word as well.
Fuck.
Don't worry, Xeno, because the big white truck in the sky has finally come for you.
Yeah, you said come.
Won't be the last time as well.
God.
And you now find yourself the questionably intelligent and talkative item being carried around by a protagonist on their quest. So, Xeno, what form would you take that would mildly inconvenience them? Forever bringing question, is your insight worth it?
I don't know why I'm giggling so much. Okay, fine. So, I would be a specifically designed sword that effectively... I mean, okay, fine. We have loads of talkative props and things like this. We have the upcoming vending machine in a dungeon anime. We have Excalibur from Soul Eater. There's like lots of different options. But I think I'd be a unique one that was just embarrassing to wield. And effectively, like, it would be a sword, but periodically it would just transform into a giant dildo. And a talking giant dildo. So, like, you pull it out, and then you're standing there, you're threatening, you're all posing. It's kind of like a Kazuma situation where, you know, you just don't need it to do this. And then it just would happen at the worst time.
The magical sword of meat. 90% chance to carve any meat successfully. 10% chance to become a meat sword.
Yes, pretty much.
But really, at this point, you could just elect yourself to be a normal sword and just moan whenever someone's willed you.
Yes, but it could only be a normal sword in the scabbard, and it can't ever be, like, in the scabbard in the dildo form. But at the same time, you can't wield it while it's in the scabbard. You have to take it out of the scabbard. So, like, the scabbard's attached to your hip sort of thing, so you can't just, like, you know... Maybe the scabbard's fluffy or something. Wait, shit. There's a scabbard which I think is made of wood, and a sheath which is made of leather. So probably better to say like it's made of leather. Sorry, it's a sheath instead. I may have got that backwards, but yeah, the whole point is that, you know, so it can't be used in tandem. So it's like pink and fluffy, got polka dots.
I'm sure a whole load of the furry community perked up when you wanted to put the meat sword in its sheath.
Oh my god. They're not all sexual deviants.
For YouTube purposes.
This is funny. This is supposed to be funny, guys. Next question.
All right, Xeno, I'm going to hit you with this one now because I need to feel your pain and torment.
You need to feel it. Oh, jeez.
Yes. Obligatory Fingers question.
I knew this was coming. Okay.
You are a student at the Elite Academy of Culinary Cuisine. You have been entered into a very special cook-off. The theme, Pride Month. How are you going to wow the judges?
Simple solution here. I would do a... Shit, is it grasshopper cocktail? I mean, it probably shouldn't be alcohol-based, but I mean, fuck it. Let's just all have a drink and get merry. I think it's a grasshopper. I'm not sure. I can't remember what's in a grasshopper.
The main alcohol in it is creme de menthe and creme de cacao, so it's a chocolate mint.
Yeah, I'll just fucking do it. Yeah, grasshopper. Just do a grasshopper. Get them all fucking wasted. Smash it up a bit. Get some Groschlager in there as well. Everyone forgets the competition, just has a merry old time. Gets complete shit-faced. Everyone still gets naked.
Alcoholism.
Don't drink, kids. Bad for you.
Yes, they don't blend very well.
What, a Groschlager and a grasshopper? Yeah, I can appreciate
kids. Moving on. So, Xeno, if you could inject yourself with hyper yeast like the characters in Attack on Titan, what power would you gain from their transformation?
Wait. I feel there needs to be significantly more context to this.
You didn't know that it's hyper yeast that causes the transformation of the Titans?
Hyper yeast?
Yes. They even, in the manga, had a whole page describing the effects of this yeast, or of yeast itself, to show that it's what's causing the transformation.
We're talking about the stuff that's used to make bread?
Yes, to make bread rise and expand from dough.
I feel like you're fucking with me. I genuinely feel like...
I don't understand how you don't know this.
Because I don't care about Attack on Titan. Are you being legitimate?
I am.
Right, okay, what was the question?
If you could do that, what power would you gain by becoming a Titan?
Or become the Dwarf Titan, and I'd make Diggy Hole. Diggy all the holes.
That's actually a good answer.
You know, you got like these giant fuck off walls. Well, you fuck off your walls. I'm going to be the Dwarf Titan, Diggy hole right underneath, and just, you know, aha, we have busted your walls. And if it turns out the walls are like really deep, I'll be like really regretful and wish I was the climbing Titan instead.
That's fair. In response, though, you do at the time look like the MODOK from the latest Ant-Man movie.
I mean, it's probably an improvement for me. Self-deprecation!
Well, self-deprecation aside, you get a chance of a body swap. However, what would be the worst anime character in existence for you to be body swapped with? And this can be of any gender or even a creature. But it has to be an actual character, you know, not a background thing.
But what's the worst one?
Yes.
Okay, I have a legitimate question. In roleplay, with character stats... Okay, so basically, I'm thinking, first off, darkness, right? But it would only be the worst if I still couldn't hit anything. So the question is, the stats of the character, would the stats change to what I have in terms of dexterity and being able to swing a fucking sword? Or would I still retain her inability to hit anything?
I kind of want to penalise you for choosing a character that shares your fetish.
No, that's not my fetish. No, that's not my fetish at all. Because no, we're going for a character that is like the worst one to swap into. So if the body retains the stats, she is by far the worst to swap into because she is fucking useless as a crusader, and I don't want to be a useless crusader. But if the stats don't transfer over, I have to think of something else, or rather, if I can hit. Am I making sense?
I think that regardless of the stats, you would be able to use Darkness's body better than Darkness does.
I see that instantly doesn't make her the worst anymore.
Exactly.
I would say Tadano from MemoMii, but I mean he's pretty average.
A Stolfo?
What's a Stolfo?
Well, would you like to be a Stolfo?
Stolfo is magnificent.
Yes, but would you like to be a Stolfo?
Sure, why not? Not a problem with
Oh,
that.
fair enough.
I am questioning Maple though, because of how goddamn slow she is and have to be carried around. Like, oh my god. It's like, oh yeah, do you fancy coming over? Next day later, hi. It's like, I asked you yesterday. It's like, yeah. I'm thinking Maple. I'm thinking Maple. So fucking slow. Oh wait, but would I have the mech suit thing?
Can't see why not.
Shit, not the worst then.
That's a hard choice, isn't it?
It really is. This is so like the majority of characters in any anime are like OP as fuck. Ooh, no. Alternatively, let's switch this on its head. Kirito, because I would hate myself for being Gary Stu. There you go. Fucking Kirito.
See, the one that kept coming to mind was the grandfather from Ranma.
Oh, what, Hapasai?
Yeah, because not only are you old, tiny, and wrinkly, but you're also permanently horny.
Yeah, but he's a fucking ninja and he's just constantly stealing underwear from like now. No, he's fucking agile as fuck. Look how hard it is for them to catch him. God, I hated how bad that series got. Anyway. Right, I'm going to try and blitz through this as quick as possible so we can finish the show. Right, all money goes to the editors. If there's any extra money, then that will be spent on other video ventures, which ultimately goes to the editors. Currently, the funds just fall shy of paying for 2 episodes a month, which means the rest comes out of my pocket. Just $1 a month makes the difference, right? If, of course, you opt to choose the $15 a month, then you will become a mad lad / lass and will also be invited to join these episodes per month. Or if you decide not to, it's fine. And if that's not enough of an incentive, you get more questions that are exclusive to you in the actual main episode. And more often than not, they're not safe for YouTube, so monetization is forcibly turned off. Here is a snippet from this week's episode. I know there's a weird thing about that. I remember like
Godskin Noble.
What?
Like the Godskin Noble.
Why do you keep saying random things like some
Elden Ring? Because I thought you'd recognise the boss from Elden Ring.
Oh, I haven't got that far.
Inflates
I know,
and rolls around
I know
like a
what one you're talking about. I haven't actually gotten that far, right?
You are rubbish at that game.
I have not had a chance to play it, okay? So, if you're incentivized, please go into the description where you'll find a link, or manually go to patreon.com/Xenogelion to support. Now on with the show.
Well, get that out of the way. Ranma 1/2.
Oh, fuck.
You are in China, visiting the Cursed Springs. You trip and fall. What is the one thing you would dread to transform into, and why?
Oh, God. Alright, okay. I'm just gonna say, a warning to anyone with a phobia right now. Take a deep breath. It would be a spider. I would just freak the fuck out on what's going on and just pretend that I look like so I'm a spider, so what? That's all I could say and or do about the matter, because even the thinking about it is creeping me the fuck out right now. Ugh, please move on.
Could you imagine being on the size of a small Labrador?
That would be less creepy. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because the thing is, the bigger you are, the easier you are to notice. That's the thing I hate about them so much. They're so still and they're so fucking quiet. I
don't know. Have you looked up at that corner of your room recently?
Shut up? Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to trigger anyone. Stop it. Stop it. Bad Thaylien.
Fine.
Thaylien. Stop it. Stop it.
Thaylien. I'll ask my
Stop
question.
Thaylien. Stop it.
I'll ask my question then.
Why isn't it Virgil's question? Okay.
You've accidentally dropped into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, and people gain power by eating demonic body parts. Will your foot fetish be sustained by eating the toes of Ryoma and Sukuna?
But why do you think I have a foot fetish?
Educated guess.
Well, you're wrong. Wow, you are way wrong. I would probably vomit.
Methinks thou protesteth too much.
Feet are things to walk on the floor with, right? And to be bare. I hate fucking shoes and I hate fucking socks. They are not to be sexualized. Anyone that has a foot fetish, I apologize. But regardless, I do not sexualize feet. Nazareth, edit that so it doesn't sound bad.
He got a little too defensive there.
Yes, especially about fucking shoes and socks. I mean, you shouldn't be fucking them.
No, fucking hell, I hate you so much. No, I would not be sustained by Sukuna's toes. Like,
Especially to be all red with those really long toenails.
I'm pretty sure there's a Tootsie Pop joking around here somewhere.
What's a Tootsie Pop?
Oh my god, you uncultured swine.
Is this about to get worse?
No.
I feel like this is like a ring pop or something that's fucking made to look like a toe.
It's a snack, like a ring pop, kind of hard candy that has
literally just said this.
Has a center to it.
Okay.
And there was a famous advert about how many licks does it take to get to the center of one.
Okay. So Gobstopper, got it.
Moving on. So transhumanism is something often touched upon in anime. So the question is, do you think humanity would be improved if we were all running on Windows 95 or Vista?
All that comes to mind with Windows 95 is this question is performed in an illegal operation, please shut down and restart. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how buggy that OS was. Such a fucking mess. Sorry, what was the full ins and outs of the question? Was it?
Do you think
it would be better if we were running on Windows 95
or Vista?
Well, certainly Vista, because like Vista's like so much more modern. However, everyone would be as slow as Maple and just like not be able to get around and do anything. Who needs to cyber hack anyone when the fucking brain would just crash?
Xeno, the owner at your local maid cafe is big, burly, and absolutely fabulous. We need more of this trope. Which anime would be improved with such a fine and muscular lady, and why?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me like which anime needs to have the the main cast put in maid outfits, but god, there's so many to choose from. Konosuba, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Kobayashi is now big burly.
Well, no, I mean like saying like maid cafe and things like that, you know.
Can punch dragons that get out of line.
Maybe I'm just gonna fucking say it. I don't care. Rias Gremory's family maid should be replaced. I can't remember what her name is.
Grafia.
That's the one. Yeah. So just like there you go. Problem solved. Just replace all maids with big burly. Well, did we say man? Did we say men?
No, because they always identify as a woman.
Okay. Big burly women. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do. Just replace every maid. All of them.
Every maid in every anime.
Every maid in every anime. Big burly women.
I agree.
It does put new connotations on that series. The maid I hired recently is suspicious. So, moving on. Macross was the series that introduced planes that could also transform into mecha. If you were to be given the opportunity to create a mecha that could transform into something, how many anti-horny warnings do we have to hit you with before you don't make a mecha 2B?
Oh, fuck. I was actually going to say, like a mecha Ford KA or Ford Fiesta. Who like the smallest fucking mecha in the universe and couldn't fucking do anything. Because you would just break down. How many warnings would you have to hit me with? I don't think there are enough warnings in the world. You'd run out of warnings before I would catch the hint.
Oh dear.
Yep. It would happen. I would make it happen.
Call Xeno purple guy.
Purple guy.
Because you want to put a child in that machine.
I want to put a child in that machine.
Never mind. Somebody watching will get it.
Does anyone else here get it? Because like, I don't think anyone gets this. I think you're making references to things that don't make sense.
I get it.
Don't enable him.
Too late.
Validation.
So, Xeno, through the will of some elder god or benevolent space wizard, you have found yourself ascending to the rank of magical girl. What is your aesthetics and your powers?
Goth Lolly Lolita, magical keyboard, like, you know, typey keyboard, not musical keyboard, and whatever I type happens.
I like the speed and clarity of that.
You're welcome.
He's clearly thought of this before.
I have not. I'm winging this.
Aren't you dyslexic?
Yeah. They'll be riddled with spelling mistakes.
Yes. I was going to say, yes, everything you say happens.
Magical spell checker.
He wants to summon the goddess of triumph, and unfortunately summons the goddess of orange former presidents. Alrighty, let's quickly move on before I go completely insane.
Too late.
Yeah, I thought we were fucking there. I mean, you're making references to things that don't exist. I mean, you know.
I think it's time to round this up. So, right, we've exhausted
Oh wait, unless he's
entertainment-
smoking. I don't like that. Then it would be Goblin Slayer.
No, yeah, that's true. So, we've exhausted your entertainment
So
potential.
Jotaro
for the day, Xeno.
Cujo, if you stop smoking, otherwise Goblin Slayer.
Like a well-fed content creation cow after its morning milking.
Maybe I
We shall
should
leave you-
put Goblin Slayer in second place. You do this to me all the time in Campai Cast.
I do.
I'll stop.
And we shall leave you to recover, if you can, and stop back when it's time to feed off you for your other shows. To all listening out there, it's been a genuine pleasure to have you here. So from me, SilvrLght, Virgil, and of course, from the one who is the content creation cow, we wish you the very best. Goodbye.
Moo.